Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly oracle reading for April, and thank you for being patient too, since these readings came out a little bit later than usual. And I have used another deck, even though I will be shuffling with my regular Doreen Virtues Healing with the Fairies, and I also have Nature's Whispers. Okay, I have already pulled out a card for you, so that's set, and we'll go ahead to see your other messages for the month of April. Let's see what you're going to get. Okay, so what does the divine want you to know? Here we go. Well, I guess both of these want to come out. Here we are. So your first card here is creative expression. I think you've got that many times, actually. You also have detoxification. So maybe those work together, detoxification through creative expression, or creative expression through detoxification, who knows? And you also got bountiful harvest. What a beautiful card. There's so much symbolism in these. Look at that. I love that. There's like a rush of abundance coming towards you. I just love that. And it's in near, like, I feel like it coming in, stepping into May. What a beautiful card. So it's kind of like reminding me of the Empress card from the tarot, where she has all the abundance. She's the mother nature. She's, grateful. She has abundance and prosperity surrounding her. It's like never ending. This is what you guys have right now. So you also have creative expression. And this card here, it's talking about, generally speaking, this is all about creativity. And, it could be literal. It could be maybe you're involved in some sort of creative expression. You're doing it as a hobby. Maybe it's in your work. But there's something, you're very creative as a sign, actually. You're an air sign. And you do get a lot of ideas, that's for sure. Sometimes these ideas could overwhelm you. Aquarians, it's a mental sign. It's represented by wind, right? So even though a lot of people think it's water, but it's wind. So you get, guidance and divine messages from out of nowhere. Like you could get a great idea. And maybe you're one of those people who you just keep telling people your ideas and they're like, because my mom's an Aquarius, so I have to be like, can you just act on something already? Because she's like, oh, what about this? And what about that? And this idea would work for that. And let's do this for this types of businesses or whatever. So I'm like, you just got to do it. So if you're that Aquarian where you're just getting so many ideas, it's just asking you, pick one, do a little box, like make a little box and, put all of them down on a piece of paper and pick one out and see what you can work on first. So that's coming to me right away for those of you that are maybe overwhelmed because you're getting too many ideas, but you're actually a very creative soul. So work with one of your ideas this month or one of your hobbies, okay? So you could be actually very talented. It's asking for you to maybe write. That will help you in your meditation. It could, and you'll find an answer through writing. Writing is very powerful. It could be dance, it could be painting, it could be, anything at all, sewing. But overall, it doesn't have to be, in those formal, those art forms. It could be something as simple. Maybe you're working on a project and you need to come down with, brainstorming, okay, different ideas. It could be being creative in how you solve a problem at work or between a partner and you or in your family situation. So just being, it's all about, asking for you to be more flexible and being open to a new possibility. And that's going to bring in an answer or a new way of working out the situation you're in right now. Okay, if that makes sense to you. But definitely it's all about communications. This card with all the butterflies, you could be in the mood being a social butterfly and connecting with people, networking, and just focusing on how the way how you express yourself in your communication, how you come across to the world, in your, the way you look, the way you speak, the way you act, everything. So you could be focusing on that, on how you appear to others as well. And this card also reminds me of like the mother card. So it's very much a card of birth. And if you have a baby or you find out you're having a baby, congratulations. So this does remind me of the pregnancy card as well. It could even be a new, like you hear of some pregnancy as well. But overall, this is saying, you know, focus on creative expression and doing it differently, not the way society tells you to do it all the time. It's all about going with your own vibe and your own lifestyle and creating a life you love that's just right for you. It doesn't have to be right for everybody else, but it's all about how you put yourself out there and become a part of the world in your own little special way. Okay? And, it could be related. It could be that, maybe you need to heal through creative expression. For those of you who had maybe a heartache or something, painful that you experienced, this card is saying in order to heal yourself and rid yourself of old ghosts and shed your skin, it's telling you to focus on some sort of hobby or art form that makes you more calm and makes you free your mind and get in touch with the divine to hear messages for moving forward. But overall, detoxification, this is just a time to heal and pamper yourself, heal your body, mind, and soul, okay? Rid yourself of any toxins, especially, pay attention to what you're putting in your body as well. Sugars, too much caffeine, alcohol. Pay attention to what you're putting in there. So treat it like a temple. Water is very important. So if you feel, when we're out there in the world, make sure you come back home at the end of the day. Water is good. Taking a shower, that rids yourself of all sorts of negative energies that are out there in the world. Bathing, okay? So I know it's very simple things. It's like, what is she talking about? Of course I shower. But it actually does help. And then you go to bed feeling light. You're not taking that icky energy with you. So, and it could even be if you had a fight with someone or, some obstacle in the day, just rid yourself of that. It's all subconscious, and cleansing, the water especially. Drink a lot of water too. That's very important with this card. But also, detox from negative people and surroundings. So if you're in an environment where there's just too harsh for you, it's too rigid, it's just you're becoming more sensitive to your environment, this is telling you, okay, you need to reassess whether you want to stay in this. Maybe you've outgrown it, okay, or, to whether you should to stay or go, pretty much. Okay, so it's a lot of reassessing needs to happen, a lot of life review. See how it's serving you and the kind of lifestyle you want to live. Okay, and also the people you're surrounded with. I mean, pay attention to how each and every person makes you feel at the end of being with them, of hanging out with them, because your body will give you signs. If you're feeling drained, all the time, every time you hang out with one specific person, that's a sign too. It's probably best, to keep short of that contact. It doesn't mean you have to get rid of it just like that, but just, put a boundary up and cut yourself cut yourself off from anything that's absorbing too much of your energies, okay? It's all about healing, especially for the heart. If you've been through a situation, it's definitely telling you to take it easy, go within, take some time alone to sit in your thoughts, with your thoughts, and how you want to move forward, okay? But it's all about healing, and shedding off old skin and bringing in the new, okay? Here we go. For some of you, I feel maybe if you're worried about how you're going to survive in some situation, maybe it has to do with money, maybe just some risk that you want to take out there in the world. This card is saying you're fully supported, okay? Bountiful harvest. You will be provided for, okay? You have more than enough. That's what it's saying. Whether it comes in the form of like friendships or people, your family that love you, you have a strong support system, and The money will come. That's what it's telling me to tell you, that you will be financially secure as well, okay? Just believe in yourself and focus on your skills, building your confidence, and just going after what it is that you desire. And that's a big transformation there for you, okay? So don't let fear or doubt hold you back. This is launching yourself out into the unknown and, you know, getting more recognized out there into the world. Put yourself out there. Okay, there's the world card there, and it's pretty much the girl's holding the world in her hands. You actually have a lot of options, okay? And it's just, you could, the world is your oyster. That's what I'm seeing here. But you could choose whatever you want, and I do feel that you're strongly supported, so you know how this applies to you. You'll also get a message that's reassuring and it's going to be confirming to you, okay, that this is the right path, this is where you need to be. So pay attention to the signs or any messages that come to you. What a beautiful card. You have all the flowers. This is like the Empress card. It's kind of similar to that too. So you're like the queen of your environment or of your situation, or somebody's definitely viewing you like that. So maybe you're like this to someone. So really, it's all about, you know, just be grateful with that. And beauty is just there for you as long as you open your eyes to see it. You have more than enough. And it all starts with inside, that you're more, okay? You're more, and you yourself is enough, are enough. There you go. Beautiful card. So take that leap, do whatever it is, listen to your heart, and it's going to be an interesting month. Let me know how it unfolds for you. It's definitely a lot of healing, a lot of artistic qualities coming in, and just taking it easy and just pampering yourself, okay? Have a good month, guys. See you next month. Bye-bye.